It's time for the NBA. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Monroe is out there with ABC, and it's ABC, and it's ABC, and it's ABC in at the 2 spot. Ingram is out there with Wilson, and it's ABC. Then there's Champ, and it's Bennett in at the point. And when you look at the regular season, Chris, was there a part that was more difficult at the start, the middle, the end? Where?
Yeah, coming physical, I think around All-Star break. That's when it gets the hardest. But you get a little bit of space after, you get refreshed, and then you're ready for the home stretch.
Here's ABC.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Shot's good by Wilson.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Here's ABC. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Here's Monroe. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They've come out the locker. His eye. 4 for 4 to start the night.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to ABC. Misses in close. Gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Ingram passes to Wilson. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wilson's got 13 points.
Their hot start keeps getting hotter. 5 for 5 now to keep things going.
Here's ABC. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
From deep. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And it's Ingram with the rebound. Got a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Wilson into the lane, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Good on the triple. Wilson's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
ABC, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
Without question, Jay displaying his skills today.
He's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Here's ABC, and that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And a moment here to recognize the Western Conference Player of the Month, Jay.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Walker's shot is off. Wilson inside. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
And he gets the bucket. And that's now 10 points for ABC.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Over to the wing. Here's Wilson. He drains the turnaround jump shot. Wilson's got 27 points.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally. And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. The power from him threw down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
It's good. ABC's got 14.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
The pass to Bennett. Back to Wilson. Six on the shot clock. 11 feet away, and he makes that one. Wilson's got 31 points.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Here's ABC. 14 points for him. Here's Monroe. Goes back up, and the layup is good. Monroe's got his second bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Beyond the arc. Shot's good by Wilson.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Oh, yeah, they certainly found something along the perimeter. Just an onslaught of three-point bombs.
To the middle, here's ABC. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Shoots the three, gets it to go from beyond the arc. And that's now 37 points for Jay.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
ABC passes to Walker. Here's Hurd. Trying to get open is Monroe. Lays it up off the glass.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Outside Wilson. Hits it from three-point range.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Hurd the pass to Monroe. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Passes it to Wilson. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Here's Hurd. He's covered by Bennett, and it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Season well underway, and they've been solid in third right now. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Morris is checked in for ABC. Here's Wilson. Drills the three-pointer. Wilson's got 45 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Down low, here's ABC, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Shot's good by Wilson. Wilson's got 48.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the wing on the left, and a wide open look for Walker. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Lets it go with a three. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
Champ out there with Bennett. Then there's Jay, and it's ABC, and it's Ingram in at the 4 slot. Morris is out there with ABC. Then there's Monroe, and it's ABC, and it's Walker in at the 3. Hey, Chris, if you were playing today, which coach would you most want to play for?
There's so many great coaches in this league. Kevin, I don't know, but I would hope they had the template of letting their guys get out and go in a fast-paced system. I want to play for a coach that played this game before. I want to play for a coach that really had that great attitude in the locker room, one that fostered chemistry. So many great coaches. I'm sure it's a lot of them that fit that criteria.
Morris kicks to Monroe. Pass to ABC. Shot to stop the run, and he's good on the 3 ball. ABC's got his first 3 points of the game.
It's not a priority for the D. Come on, man. You gotta have somebody keeping track of it.
Here's Wilson. Here's the drive.
I tell you what, did he take off on that one? Not many players can elevate it and literally fly. What a special talent, and it's plays like that that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA.
Pushing it up. Champ, the pass to Wilson. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Here's the break. Pulls up. Jump shot is good.
Some players might wear down during these kind of runs. He's only being strong.
Being 71% all in all in this one, they've been brilliant offensively. To the paint, here's Klimoff. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 5 assists tonight.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Wilson the pass to ABC. Wilson, the top of the key jumper is on the mark.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game. Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's just
good. Another from 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Basket good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And good. He hits it again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Morris looking over the floor. Poke loose. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Wilson. He takes it in, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. That one, no good. Over to the left wing. Bennett. And that one's on target from the wing. Bennett's got his first basket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been awesome.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5.
Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in the game. Hawkins checked in for ABC. And the home team has possession. ABC passes to Wilson. And again for three.
Splashes home another three, and he moves into second place all time with that make for a game.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start.
He got it again. Sensational.
He's scoring at an insane level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on third place all time in scoring.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two. And continuing to cough it up here, the TO's threatening to cost these guys the game.
And it goes down 2 points.
He's kept the integrity of their offense tonight by moving and cutting and scoring every time they've needed him to.
Hawkins with it. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Klimov, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Wilson inside, guarded by Walker. Back to Wilson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. ABC's checked in for Morris.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
Gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Walker. And finished off by Walker.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Here's Wilson. And another one falls.
And that ties in the third all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. Another bucket. Wow.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages. Here's ABC. He's got 9 to the inside. And it's slammed in by Monroe.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Wilson against Hawkins. And good. There's another. That's 91. An incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Inside, Klimov uses both hands to slam it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Pass to Wilson. For 3. It's good from long range.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. The game now requires so much movement. Big men have to cover a lot more ground. We know that. They are on the perimeter, Chris. Does that add some strain physically?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Who knows? But it's less bumps and bruises, and which to me was more wear and tear. So I think every case.
Good. That's another bucket.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night.
Two minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Wilson against Morris. Again, what an avalanche. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Now the pass to ABC. There's 1:40 left in the fourth. Here's Hurd. Pass to ABC. Can they get it? Comes up empty, 7 for 15 with that miss. Right side Wilson. There's the triple. Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. We've got 1:13 left in the game. Bridges kicks to Wilson. Nailed from three-point land.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
Here's ABC. Wilson with the block. Fires the three. And another one falls. Amazing.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Good work there as it goes.
It's just been one of those nights for him. He got into the floor of the game and has not lost his touch.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and yes, it's good.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Little. Back to Wilson. Little kicks to Wilson. Fires the three. Good! Another from three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. And so the home crowd treated to a win. And the outcome of this